Hello, everyone. Um, Hi. As probably some of you know, I am Flower Lay, or Lay. I thought it would be kind of fun just to chat for a bit to you guys about what I have planned, about things that I'm just doing, and fun little things that I would like to talk about that I thought would be fun to talk about while I play some Minecraft. Um, just to be aware, I'm not great at Minecraft, and this is just a little world that I'm doing stuff on, and it's not very good, and I'm just going to be playing a bit while I talk about some things. First things first, before I talk about anything, a while ago I made a post about this, and if anyone wanted to ask me any questions about things. And not a lot of you guys responded, but there was one question, which was, what's my favorite life series and why? I would say I have a rather I didn't know this, but I learned from my friend who got me into the life series that apparently I have a rather unpopular opinion that I think my favorite might be Limited Life. I don't know. She, for one thing, she said that was a really unpopular opinion, but she's also not someone who's very into the lore, or like the fan-made lore of the Life series or any of the Watcher stuff. And I'm someone who very much is. So Limited Life for me was just really fun. Plus, I'm a Scott enjoyer, a very big Scott enjoyer. Dang, that's a long name. And I really love that series for like what he was doing in it. It was really fun. And I really enjoyed that. Because I came into the Minecraft community this last year in the late spring is when I started watching it. And how I started watching Minecraft was I watched Outsiders SMP, which is an SMP that was created by Apokuna and Orange Juice TV. That was kind of inspired off of the Maze Runners series. And I really, really loved that. And then I got into Rats SMP, which introduced me to Scott, which introduced me to basically everything else. I'm going to talk about a few cool things that I have for ideas and what I might do soon. Before I do that, though, a lot of you guys might be thinking, there's a pig right there. Why don't you kill it because you don't have any health? I'm a very weird person, and I am vegetarian in Minecraft. I know, it's weird. It's like, what? Why? Why would you choose to just make things harder for yourself? It's just something I did when I was a lot younger that I decided to do, and I'm not very good at commitment, and I've committed to this for like 4.5 years I haven't killed a non-hostile mob for like 4.5 years, and it's just something that I don't ever really want to stop doing. Okay, first thing that I'd like to get out of the way, Starborn, the musical. I am still working on it. I am still doing stuff with it. It's very hard to show you guys anything when I only know how to play some of the guitar and the ukulele. So that limits my ability of showing you guys songs or anything at the moment. But I am working on it. There is some songs that are completely written. There's a full story that is done, and maybe I will tell you guys at some point the story and see if you guys would like to help at any point on like if any of you guys do beat mixing or play an instrument or things or would like to get involved or help. That's something I'm totally open to and would love to have happen. So far, the songs that are completely written right now are, I think, about 3 songs, which is, there's Marry Me Over Poppies, which was the one I chose to write first due to the fact that it's one that is like only guitar and ukulele, for one thing. It's a lot simpler than all the others. Plus, it's a flower husband's cute little song, and that made me really love it. Also, I just really love the song in general. And then I've also written The Oath and Major and Minor are the other two songs that I've completely written. And I'm going to reveal something that I was really proud of that made me really happy. One of the biggest lures in Starborn, the musical, which if you guys don't know, is a musical that I am currently writing about Scott Smajer, inspired by Scott Smajer's Origins SMP character. And the Origins Starborn is basically the Starborns are otherworldly beings that are higher up in the hierarchy than watchers and listeners, but they don't usually get involved in the watchers and listeners business. Like, the watchers and listeners are the ones in charge over the servers, and you could say the Starborns are kind of in charge overall of the entire game. If we're considering the servers a thing inside of Minecraft, then the Starborns are beings that rule over Minecraft, and then the watchers and the listeners rule over the servers inside of Minecraft. So the Starborns are more powerful. Or, not the Starborns, they're called Starkeepers. Starborns is what happens when one Starkeeper chooses to denounce their power and come down to a server. And because they're all stars, and I already knew that I was going to make Xornoth from Empires SMP Season 1. I knew I was going to add him in some way. And for those of you guys who don't know, Scott Smajer, his last name is Major. And I was really proud of this, that I wanted to give them like a Starkeeper name. Like, I wanted to give Starkeeper names to the different Starkeepers. Like how a lot of the Watchers have names. Like, if you know, a lot of people will say that Grian's Watcher name is Exella, or Xella, or something like that. So I wanted to give them a Starkeeper name. And my Starkeeper name for Scott, I realized, could be Major, as in Ursa Major. And then I can make Xornoth, who is canon in Starborn, the musical, to be used to also have been a Starkeeper, Major. So it's Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. So it's Major and Minor. That's kind of all the news I have for Starborn. There's not a lot that I've kind of started doing other things at the moment that are just less related to Starborn, but it's still important to me. Okay. Next, let's talk about the reaction video, which is where most of you guys come from. I did a reaction I did a whip to reaction video that I'm currently making, which is Life Series members react to Grian. That is still being made. I have not canceled that. I have not stopped making that. That is actively still being made. I just have not finished it yet. And I am a procrastinator, and I only work on it for bits at a time. That I really need to tell you guys. I cannot verify my phone number on this account. That will not be able to happen. Probably for the entirety of me being on YouTube. I will not be able to verify my account. Meaning, I will never be going live. I'm sorry. I just won't be. I also will not be able to create videos over 15 minutes long. I know, that sucks. My 1 hour reaction vid idea, out the window. I can have 15 minutes, guys. And that's all. I'm sorry. There's going to be a need to have a lot of parts. Also, I'm the type of person that if you leave a comment, I'm probably going to respond to you. Like, I feel really bad when people leave comments and I don't respond to them. Especially because you guys leave the funniest comments. Though, I once got a comment from someone who said some, like, trend thing that I didn't know of. And I felt kind of embarrassed that I didn't know. I felt my inner Joel calling me as I ran past this horse. I was, like, ready to, like, jump up and hit. Anyways, now let's just talk about fun things that this might all get cut out and put into a separate video. I might do 2 videos. This is the talking bit me video, and this is the actually me talking about important things with the channel video. Oh my gosh, a village! I'm sorry, guys. But, big tree. Okay. I'm gonna be staying the night in this village real quick, thank you. Give me a sec. Oh, by the way, happy 2026, guys. Happy New Year's. How was your guys' 2025? I'm gonna be so real. My 2025, amazing. I love 2025. Like, I'm not trying to boast, but this has been like the best year in a really long time for me. I had a really harsh 2023 and 2024, so 2025 was like awesome for me, and I'm really excited for this year. We're gonna be doing so many cool things, guys. I'm so excited. So excited. I'm gonna, like, pretend that a lot of you guys asked me a lot of questions and pretend to be answering them, you know? Such as, I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite YouTubers, or Minecraft YouTubers mainly, but I might go into some of my other favorite YouTubers. For a sec, real quick, for any of you guys that are watching for a second, I want you guys to think who you think my favorite Minecraft YouTuber is, just for a sec. And I want to see if you guys all think correctly. It's pretty obvious. It is Scott. Dang, that's a long name. Scott Major, you know. He's my goat. I love him so much. I might have started off with Owen's Juice TV, but Scott is awesome. I love him so much. Like, he's amazing. Also, Scott introduced me to freaking Chapel Roan. So, like, Scott's my ride or die now. Like, you introduced me to the Queen. Like, you're awesome. Thank you. Chapel Roan's awesome. If you haven't listened to Chapel Roan, guys, listen to Chapel Roan. But I'd love to know what you guys kind of want to do this year. Like, what do you guys want to do this year? What do you guys want me to do this year? I'm so open to suggestions. Like, tell me, guys, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? Like, honestly, just tell me. I'd love to do it with you guys. I'd love to make more things. You know?